I'm Matthew from Matthew's Lawn Care. In our last video, I showed you around the property and told you what we were gonna do. This video, I'm gonna show you the aftermath. So remember to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one, how to improve the property or improve the landscapes around you. So let's show you what's up. We got this rock right here. This is number 3 drain rock. This rock is big, but it's not too hard to shovel compared to jagged rock. Jagged rock stops the shovel pretty quickly when you try to shovel it. So the same size rock, if it was jagged, would be way harder to shovel. Number 2 drain and number 3 drain are very common rocks for French drains, but also you can see that you can put them on top of weed mat, around walkways, garden areas, and looks totally great. So here is the aftermath. Got a little bit more sweeping to do, but you get the gist of how nice it looked compared to before. There was weeds, there was plants strung with ivy all over it, and now we got nice rock decorated. Below it is the weed mat. And show you a little tip. These things right here are called vendor board stakes. So they come with 2 holes in the top. They're 12 inches long. Milliard or Pearson's has these, and they're really nice to use for when you're using the composite vendor board. So you can see how we can bend these boards in curved fashions. And then even out here to the street, we have what we'd call a crescent moon, kind of coming around the walkway. So we have multiple angles here. If you're using 2x4 wood, it's not gonna do well with corners and angles. So if you're doing something like this, definitely get these and the bender board, again, from Milliard or Pearson's. So you got options in Eureka and Arcata. So carrying on further, because we have a gate, we had to kind of dig down here and dig down there because we still want rock, but we don't want the door to swing and hit the rock. So sometimes when you're gonna put rock or weed mat or wood chips, you have to dig into the ground to create a lower starting point, because when you put material down, it raises up the height. And if you got a gate and you can't open it because it's too much height, then you get why you need to dig down a little bit. So over here, so side area, all gonna be rock, number 3 drain, and some bushes over here we trimmed up, we hedged, we hauled green waste away. They have other piles here and a hedge there that needs a little attention. We were here to do a few tasks that they wanted done priority wise, and I told them that I can take photos and give them an estimate for further work. So sometimes we work with clients, we start off with one job, and then if they like us and they're confident in us and they like what they see, then we'll come back and do more work for them. So if you're a landscaper or if you're a lawn care person, you know that's how it can work sometimes. But if you're also in the services, like you do a different type of service, you know customer service is everything, and being a good service provider is important. Just because we're cutting lawns or doing landscaping doesn't mean we can skimp on the human-to-human interaction. So I think a huge tip for the video is to communicate with your clients strongly, text them on time, text them when you're on their way, text them photos during the day and progress photos. That's what I did today, and they're really stoked, and they're not here while we're working, so they were stoked to get a photo in the midday and say, oh, you're doing great, keep doing it, so, or keep up the good work. And then I'm about to send them after photos, and then eventually we'll get paid after they see the photos and see everything. So got a few tips in this video. Hope you're taking notes. Get out your pad and pencil if you haven't yet already, because we got more. Over here is the side yard number 2. The side yard number 2 over here, they wanted just a little bit of sprucing. It wasn't as devastating as some of the other areas. Just some overgrowth. They wanted us to kind of tighten it back so somebody could walk or mow without getting hit in the head by branches. So we just kind of took them out of harm's way from a head distance. And there was a whole bunch of overgrowth at the end there covering all that slab. So a little bit more sweeping to do and leaf blowing, but if you were to see the before, this is incredible compared to what it used to look like. And there's a whole bunch of leaves touching the house here, so we got it off of the house. And can't remember what plant that is, but I think it's a guava of some sort. Doesn't really fruit around here, but can grow guavas. And I believe that's about it for this video. Remember, got a lot of tips and tricks within these videos. Tune in by liking, subscribing, sharing our stuff, going to our website, see what we're all about. We got social media all over, TikTok, Instagram, either you're on YouTube. We have, what else, Facebook. So follow us on all those, especially Instagram, because that's where we started and that's where we're always gonna be. YouTube is something we started this year. Got AAA Productions in Humboldt County, crushing it. So if you want videos too, hit up AAA Productions. Hopefully we'll put a little tag right here. And yeah, rock on.